The day of reckoning had finally arrived. 7 staff members, each with a mix of confidence and anxiety, stood before their boss, holding various plants in pots. 6 months ago, they had been given a simple task: take this seed, plant it, and return with the grown plant. Easy enough, they thought. But what they didn't know was that the seeds they were given were boiled, rendering them incapable of germinating. As the staff members presented their plants, the boss's expression grew increasingly displeased. There, in front of him, stood a diverse array of plants, each one more vibrant and healthy than the last. But none of them were the result of the seeds he had given them. To the boss's left stood Kofi, a man known throughout the office for his wisdom and honesty. Kofi held no plant, and his expression was one of calm resignation. Next to him stood Alma, beaming with pride as she presented a beautiful orchid. Across from them, Kwame proudly displayed a robust fern, while Akua showed off a fragrant lavender plant. The boss's eyes scanned the room, his gaze lingering on each staff member before finally speaking. "I must say, I'm impressed with the variety of plants you've all managed to acquire. But let's get to the matter at hand. I'm not interested in the plants themselves, but rather in understanding how you each interpreted the task I gave you." Alma spoke up first. "I planted the seed in a pot with some good soil, watered it regularly, and voila! This orchid grew." The boss raised an eyebrow. "Really? Because I could have sworn the seeds I gave you were boiled." Kwame chimed in next. "Well, sir, I took the seed and, nurtured it with care and dedication. The fern is the result of my hard work." The boss's expression remained skeptical. As each staff member took turns explaining their plant, the boss listened intently, his disappointment growing with each passing moment. It was clear that none of them had actually grown the plant from the seed given to them. Finally, it was Kofi's turn. "Sir, I didn't grow a plant," he said calmly. "I knew the seed was boiled and wouldn't germinate. I didn't want to deceive you, so I didn't plant it." The room fell silent. The boss's expression changed from disappointment to surprise, and then to admiration. "Kofi, your honesty is refreshing. While the others have shown creativity and resourcefulness, you've demonstrated integrity and character." The boss continued, "I'd like to know, Kofi, what made you decide not to cheat?" Kofi thought for a moment before responding, "Sir, I've learned that honesty is not just about doing the right thing when it's easy. It's about doing it even when it's hard. I knew that if I cheated, I'd be compromising my values and potentially damaging my relationship with you and the team." The boss nodded, impressed. "I think Kofi's approach is exactly what we need more of in this office. Let's discuss what we can learn from this exercise." As the staff members sat down for a discussion, the boss highlighted the importance of integrity, creativity within boundaries, and the value of admitting when one doesn't know something. The staff members began to realize that the task wasn't about growing plants, but about growing as individuals. The meeting concluded with the boss announcing, "From now on, Kofi will be taking on additional responsibilities and mentoring some of our newer staff members. His approach to challenges and commitment to honesty will be an asset to our team." As the staff members filed out of the room, they couldn't help but feel a sense of respect for Kofi and a newfound appreciation for the value of integrity in the workplace. Kofi's decision to be honest, even when it was difficult, had earned him recognition and a chance to grow within the company. Over the next few months, Kofi's role in the company continued to evolve. He became a leader, not just in title, but in character. The staff members who had cheated began to realize the value of honesty and integrity, and slowly, the office culture started to shift. The boss would often look back on the boiled seed exercise as a turning point in the company's history. It was a reminder that sometimes, it's the difficult choices that define us, and that honesty, even when it's hard, is always the best policy. As for Kofi, he continued to grow and flourish in his role, becoming a beacon of integrity and wisdom in the office. His story served as a reminder to always choose the path of honesty, even when it's the more challenging one. Years later, when new staff members joined the company, they'd hear the story of the boiled seed and how Kofi's honesty had changed the course of his career. It would serve as a reminder of the company's values and the importance of integrity in the workplace. Please don't forget to subscribe.